This is day 38 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. I'm playing with the white pieces. My current rating is 1742, and I'm going to blitz out all of the opening moves, and then probably castle kingside. My knight almost always goes to this square because I don't like to block my bishop. For example, if he were to just like move his bishop, then I could just take this pawn. It's just nice having this bishop, but instead he blocks this pawn with his knight. And then I'm almost done developing. I just need to push this pawn because this pawn is very weak in my structure. So I just need to push this. And yeah, I'll push this now, and then I'll take with my knight. My queen defends this pawn. He decides to develop his rook. I'll take this, and if he takes with his knight, then I can bring this knight here, attacking his queen. So I think he'll take with the pawn. Never mind. So now my knight is attacking his queen. His queen can't take. My queen defends. He doesn't have this check. He does. No, he doesn't have this check either. And then I think I'll go here, attacking this bishop. If he takes, then I'll take with my bishop, attacking his queen. If he goes bishop, okay, never mind. My next move might be to attack this knight because he's trying to put his bishop here, which is defended by his knight. So it would be nice just to attack his knight, I think, and not allow him to put his bishop here. He can put his knight here, but that's a lot weaker. He decides to attack my knight. I'm going to move my queen right here to defend this pawn. He decides just to attack my bishop, though. I'll go here. And if his knight takes, I'll take with this pawn. And then I'll probably put my bishop here on this diagonal. But he decides just to close the position, which looks like a good move because this pawn is very weak. So I think I'm just going to castle kingside. And then I'm going to move this rook here and take with this pawn. And my queen does a good job of defending this pawn. And if he wants to trade off the rooks, then that's fine. But he decides to go for this. Now, I didn't really see this move. If I take, then his bishop is attacking my queen. This is an interesting move because this is just a free pawn. But it looks kind of dangerous because his rook is open. Like, I would like to take, but I don't think I really can. Taking this looks good for me, though. I'm going to take his rook because I want this rook to be over here and not here. And then I am... oh, he takes with his bishop. Interesting. Well, in that case, I think I'll just have to take this pawn. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this pawn. It might be wrong because he just has like this rook is very strong here. And then maybe I can move my queen to threaten taking this. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. So now my queen is threatening to take this pawn, but I'm also trying to get my queen over here to defend my king more because it's only a matter of time before he finds a way to push this pawn, and then it'll just he might have some type of tactic. So he plays the obvious move, bishop here, attacking my bishop. I think I want to say taking is my only move. And then maybe moving my queen, maybe getting my rook into the game. I would say this queen move looks a lot safer. It's also threatening this check, which doesn't do anything now, but might be useful later in the game. So maybe queen here just to play it safer, just make sure my king's defended, and then rook here. And then maybe I can try and trade off the bishops. I'm sensing that his king is a little weak because he only has this escape square. So if I can get like this rook check would be nice. But he decides to attack my queen. I didn't really see this move, but I'm not too worried about it because for one, I could just put my bishop here, I think, and then, but I think I have this check. He's threatening to take this because it's pinned. I'm gonna give him this check, and then and then I have this. So now his rook is pinned to his king, so I should be winning that. He still goes for this, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense because I can just take your bishop afterward. Oh, never mind. But I do have this check. Taking the pawn looks interesting, but I think this check is better because I want my queen to be able to get back into the game. Like this check, this just looks kind of safer. Although I guess I could just take this pawn and then actually, yeah, I'm just gonna take this pawn. I think his king is very weak that I'll have checks no matter where my queen is, and I'll always be able to reroute it back here and just in time. And if I can force a queen trade, that would be nice because his bishop is hanging. So I think I can just force a queen trade here because his king is going to be in the middle of the board. And then if his king ever were to get like somehow over here, then I would have this rook check. So he does the obvious move. Now, I don't have this check because his bishop defends. So I think I'm going to give him this check. And then I want to move my queen closer to his king like this. So I'm making progress because my queen is getting closer. So I'll go here. And then if king goes here, actually wait a minute. I'll give him this check. And then I could take this pawn with check, but if I were to go and move my queen back, he can't just take my queen because this comes with check. So he'd probably just have to move his bishop. But I'm just going to take this pawn with check. And I could take this pawn with check as well. Yeah, I might as well. And then just keep moving my queen closer to his king again. And then maybe I'll go here. Stopping mate. And forcing a queen trade, and I'm up 4 points of material. He can't actually take because then I take with check, and then he'd have to move his king, and then I would just take his bishop. So taking actually he can't do that. I think his best move is just to move his bishop here, and then just be down. So he moves his bishop. I'm going to take. And then I'm going to move this rook over here. And then, so now I'm cutting off his king. And I'm just going to push this pawn. And I'll have to... okay, he's attacking my rook, so I'll go here, attacking this pawn. And I could give up this pawn. Yeah, I'm going to give up this pawn so I can take this with check. And maybe I'll go here. So basically I'm just trying to... Now here's an interesting move. If I were to push this pawn, he takes my rook, and then I go here, he's just in time. So that's unfortunate. But what if I were to push this pawn, he takes my rook, I go here. No, that doesn't work either, so I'm going to go here, attacking his bishop. And then I'm going to push this pawn. And his bishop's going to block. But here's an interesting move. I'll actually just go here, cutting off his king. And then I'll just go here. And he'll have to sacrifice his bishop. So if he goes here, king here, and then I'll just take his bishop. Okay, he moves his bishop. So I'll promote to a queen, and he'll take, and then I'll just cut off his king, and move my rook here. And then basically, I'll just move my king over here. His king can't take my rook because it's defended by my pawn. So I can actually just pre-move, almost pre-move. I'll have to push this pawn because I can't move my king anymore. So I'll go here. If he takes, I can take with my rook with check. I'll give credit to my opponent. He's still playing, which is something, even like I'll always just resign too early, but you never know when you can like stalemate your opponent. So it's always good just to keep playing even if you're totally losing, because even I make horrible mistakes when I'm completely winning. So, but yeah, I'm just going to push this pawn, and looks like maybe I'll throw in this check, and then this should just end in mate here, I want to say. You have to be careful though. You do have to be careful. Okay, he resigns. I played with a 91.9% accuracy. My opponent played with an 85.3% accuracy. So his biggest mistake was this king move. He should have moved his queen here, which even I didn't. I kind of missed that, but that does look a lot better. And yeah, so I just had this. He just blundered this, and that's just a losing mistake. My rating is now 1750. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.